Hey guys, in this video I'm gonna talk about like selecting which game to select when you're streaming, like what game you want to stream and stuff. I talk about a lot of things. Quickly to get to the point of it, the basis of it is which game you stream is really important. You want to pick a good game that you really enjoy, because whoever is hops in your stream really loves that game. So don't stream something that you don't like, or don't stream something just because it's in the magic numbers of 800 to 1500 viewers, or whatever the magic number is. I talk a lot about it in detail later, but I'm trying to get at the top of the video. Whoever hops in that chat, loves that game. So keep that in mind and pick a game you actually want to play. Don't pick something just because the numbers fit your goal, all right? Going on with the video, you guys are gonna watch the rest of the video. I talked for like 30 minutes. I only recorded 6 of it. So I don't know how much of it got. I don't know how much of it did. But hey, you know, you guys watch the video, and yeah, that's the point I wanted to make. That's all. It's raining today, so I have another day to stream. I'm gonna stream today. Yesterday I streamed for an hour, so it wasn't a full stream actually, but it was just like a kind of a dip my toes in kind of stream, you know what I mean? So today is gonna be the first long stream, actual stream, since I've been back. And it felt good dipping my toes in yesterday, you know what I mean? I kind of got the hang of it again, kind of, you know, dip my toes in, got my feet wet a little bit, you know? Felt good. Going along with this YouTube talking situation, YouTube easy mode, going along with this, I wanted to say, I got 1 view, which is like, you know, it's not average, but like, it kind of is average. Like sometimes I get 0 views. You know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, it's like a good number. It's good. So 1 view, I think it said average view duration 45 seconds. So that's good. You know, I don't know if it's on easy mode just yet, but I mean, hey, you never know, right? I wanted to talk to you guys before I start my stream, because I wanted to talk about game selection and something that I've been having a tough time with, because like, obviously I want to play like the most popular games, right? Like, who doesn't want to play like Fortnite or like the most popular game, which is like good. You should play the most popular games, but at the same time, it's like, well, you know, right now I'm playing a game that was requested, so I'm going to finish that game out. But secondary, like, in the back of my head, I'm kind of like, well, what if I play this game? Like Marvel Rivals, that's a very popular game right now. What if I play Marvel Rivals, right? And so I could play Marvel Rivals. Will I get viewers? I don't know. Yesterday I was talking about like numbers and viewers, whereas this is a point where I'm saying, hey, I'm going to focus on my community and say, look, this is the game that, you know, was asked of me. This is the game I'm going to complete. So that's where I'm kind of leaning towards, like, hey, let me do what my community wants first. Because before, like, and this is something you guys can go back and see, you know, like, I was streaming games, and then I stopped, switched games completely, and I never went back to the game. Like, I never finished Mario Eclipse, Mario Sunshine, the Eclipse mod, you know. I never finished Sekiro. Like, those are 2 games that I was for sure gonna beat. And I still plan on, like, they're still in the back of my head, but literally they're in the back of my head. That's the problem. They're not at the front of my head. At the front of my head is like Batman, Marvel Rivals, Fortnite, not even Call of Duty, like maybe a little bit of Call of Duty. But I done did Call of Duty already. I streamed that campaign. But the point I'm trying to make is I'm having a tough time not only navigating like which game to play, because like I think most people have that problem. That's like a very common problem with streaming. Like, which game do I stream? Because people go for the most viewers. Well, this game has the most concurrent viewers right now. Let's hop in there. This game got like 1,000 to 1,500 viewers. Let's hop in there. This game has 300 viewers. Let's hop in there. There's always like different categories to put yourself in, right? Because whatever category you pick is like gonna tell people what you're playing, and that's what's gonna guide people to your channel, right? Because the way like for example, like, I'm not gonna be found on Twitch's main page, right? Like, let's just get that out of there, right? That's not gonna happen. What will happen is someone's gonna click a game like Marvel Rivals and then scroll down to whatever guy they want to watch. Now, most popular streamers are at the top, obviously. So before they even get down to the bottom, and it's ranked by viewers. Like, the more viewers you have at the time, Like if you have 700 people in your stream, that's a big number. You're gonna be right there on the top. If you have like 7,000 people in your stream, you'll be higher up. You know what I'm saying? So for games like Marble Rivals, which are really popular, yeah, if you have like 0 viewers like I have, or 1 or 2 or 3 viewers even, you'll be pretty far down there. Now don't get me wrong, there is like a threshold, and it's like, you know, 0 view, like between 1 and 0 viewers are like this bottom right here. But like once you get 2, 3 viewers, you're kind of like you're a little bit higher. You know what I mean? Like you lose all this. So it's good if you have a decent amount of viewers, or if you could get a few viewers, it'll boost you up in the middle. That's what I've heard before online, and you know, it's just you know, science. Like you see, it's what it is. It doesn't matter too much when you're playing a game with like 200 viewers, because those 200 viewers are probably on one specific guy, or he has like 150, and the other 50 is spread out throughout the other channels, and like one guy will have 20, one guy will have 10, then the rest, whatever the number 20 left, are spread out throughout the next few. And so then like you're only on the 3rd or 4th row, which isn't a bad thing, but you know, out of the 200 people who are actually interested in that game at that moment, 150 of them are looking at someone else, and they're not going to leave their guy for you. Interestingly, that's how a lot of people grow, because sometimes people just want to watch a certain game. They'll click it and they'll go, you know what? I want to watch a small streamer. I want to watch the guy with 0 viewers. I want to see what this guy's doing. So that is one way to look at it. That's one strategy people use. Batman Arkham, the game and that's where it cuts off. I'm not sure what else I talked about. I'm not sure what else was said. I don't know. So just to reiterate some of the points that I was making earlier that I'm going to go over real quickly. Make sure that you're paying attention to what game you stream. I don't know what I'm talking about. I am not an advice guy. I'm just a guy who had a little bit of experience. And I'm just talking about my one experience that I had, where one guy came in and became a good buddy of mine. And he really knew the game. Every time that I've streamed the game, whoever came in knew a lot about the game that I was playing. Like, they knew the game. Because think about it, you know, when you watch Twitch, you don't click a random game and then scroll down to see the guy with 1 view. That's not what you're doing. If you do click the guy with 1 viewer, it's on a game that you know. It's a game that you know left and right. Or at least somewhat, right? A game you enjoy watching. So it's just something to think about. That's all. It's not advice. Don't take my advice to heart. Like this guy said to do it, so he's great. No, I'm just creating a conversation. Because at the end of the day, it's all it is. It's just creating a conversation, because I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't have 1 million viewers. So this isn't advice. This is just conversation. So think about that for a minute. Pay attention to what game you're streaming. Make sure it's a game you like, because whoever hops in knows all about that game. They love that game. Assume it anyways. Assume they do. Anyways, that's going to be it. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, all that action.